Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some History Maker baseball. Card and dice makes everything nice. Very excited. I just ordered the Hall of Fame set and also the package that you can rate your own. Like you can use baseball cards, and you have the little rating chart. You can play like that. So it's going to be fun to try that stuff out. But tonight we're going with one of our teams we have in our fall classic, their fall classic baseball sets. Game 7, 1965, Los Angeles Dodgers at Metropolitan Stadium taking on the Minnesota Twins. One of my favorite all-time baseball players, the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax, will be pitching for the Dodgers against another very good lefty, Jim Cott, for the Minnesota Twins. In actuality, the Dodgers won 2-0. Koufax in the World Series was 2-1. We're going to use actual lineups, actual players who played. And again, this is History Maker Baseball. I play it to the best of my ability. I play within the rule set. I might not play it perfectly, but I play it the way I want. This is not a tutorial. I play my games to have fun. All right, let's quickly get to the starting lineups. Tried a little different setup here. So we'll see how this goes. As I stated, Sandy Koufax will bat ninth and will pitch. So that's Koufax. Leading off at shortstop, Maury Wills, followed by the third baseman, Jim Gilliam. Batting third in center field, Willie Davis. The cleanup hitter, left fielder Lou Johnson. Batting fifth in right field, Ron Fairley. He's the designated hot hitter. He had a tremendous World Series at the plate in reality. Wes Parker will play first and bat sixth. Dick Cherusky will bat seventh and play second base. Johnny Roseboro will do the catching and bat eighth. For the Minnesota Twins, Jim Cott bats ninth. He's the pitcher. Leading off, Zolio Versalis, and he's the designated hot hitter. He's at short. Oops. In center field, batting second, Joe Nosek. Tony Oliva's in right, batting third. Hammer and Harmon Killebrew, the cleanup hitter. He'll play third base. Earl Batty does the catching, designated cold batter. Cherusky's the designated cold batter for the Dodgers. I don't remember if I said that. Batting sixth in left field, Bob Allenson. At first base, batting seventh, Don Mincher. Batting eighth, a very weak-hitting second baseman, Frank Quilici. All right, so this is a new setup, and I'm already having difficulties with it. Bernard Strom Sports Replays, how you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. Bruce Berkowitz, hope all is well. Legend Sports Universe, check out another fine channel there. And Doug Hunt, how you doing? All right, so it's going to be the Dodgers up first. I'm using this side-by-side spreadsheet, score sheet, excuse me. Oh, the Dodgers are up first. So Cott. There we go. We'll do it that way. All right. Koufax will be fresh for 6 innings, depending on results, and then I'll play it by ear there. He's also extra strong. I don't think I've ever used that. I looked it up in the back. It fits Koufax. Cott will be fresh for 4 innings, and we'll go from there and determine how he's pitching, and he's semi-strong. So here we go to start things off. Jim caught the lefty. Will face Maury Wills, switch hitter batting righty. The pitch to Maury Wills. That's going to be a 1-2-3. No decider die. 1, 2, 3. Caught. Is he both flash and fresh? He is fresh, but he does not have flash. The decider die says no. It's going to be a ground ball to short. And I believe that is out number 1. Let's quickly look at what the diamond means. High error season. Nope, it's not. So that's a ground out. Maury Wills is out 6-3. Making the play is Versailles. So that's 6-3. 1 down. So Maury Wills is gone. Here's Jim Gilliam, third baseman. Cott picks up the sign. He rocks and deals to Gilliam. 1-1-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic? Cott is neither. Struggler? No. That's going to be a single to center field with 2 stars. All right, single to center field. What do those 2 stars mean? Single center field. 2 stars. Runners on base advance. There's no runners on base, so I believe it's just a single. I'm just curious what the 2 stars mean. Oh, here it is. Sad sack or home run king strikes out. He is neither, so it is a single. All right. So Gilliam singles. He's at first. So Gilliam is at first. Neutral runner. He's not going anywhere with 1 out. Willie Davis steps to the plate, the center fielder. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Batty goes through the signs. The pitch from Cott to Willie Davis, 3-3-4 with a decider die. 3-3-4. Runner at first, 1 out. 3-3-4. Ace or star? Cott is a star. That's going to be popped up first base side. And Mincher will make the catch. Out number 2. Johnson will be off on, Gilliam will be off on contact. Lou Johnson at the plate. Left fielder. Right-handed batter. Batty sets up down and away. 2 outs. The pitch to Lou Johnson. 3-5-6 to Lou Johnson. 3-5-6. Are they the same? No, it's a lefty-righty matchup. Utility or sad sack? No, that is a single. Down the third base line. Gilliam is a neutral runner, so it's down the third base line. Historic runner on third holds, blah, blah, blah. Runners advance 2 base on any single or double. So it's going to be first and third. A 2-out single by Johnson. Dodgers have something going here. Here's Ron Fairley, the designated hot hitter. He had a tremendous World Series. Let's see if Fairley can give L.A. a lead in Game 7, inning number 1. Cott takes a deep breath. The pitch to Ron Fairley. 4-5-6 with a decider die. 4-5-6 to Fairley. 4-5-6. Patient. Is he patient? No. That's going to be a fly out to center. The Dodgers will strand them on the corners. So that is a 7. Dodgers don't put anything up in the first inning. And the next batter will be on the purple chart, and that's going to be Wes Parker. Just do purple. There we go. So the Dodgers had an opportunity, but Jim Cott pitches out of it to the joy of the many fans here at Metropolitan Stadium. Metropolitan Stadium is a grass stadium. It plays normal for both righties and lefties at the plate. Sandy Koufax, the left arm of God. I love Sandy. Sandy Koufax. Let's say hello to Texas Ags 75. Hope all is well. Bruce. Oh, we already said hello to Bruce. We'll say hello again. As everyone's saying hello to each other. Zolio Versalis, I believe that's the way you pronounce his name. So it's Versalis, Nosek, Oliva to face Sandy Koufax. Koufax hoping to put up a goose egg here. Koufax, in reality, went the distance, shut out the Twins 2-0. Here's the pitch to Zolio Versalis from Sandy Koufax, lefty-righty matchup. That's a 3-5-6. 3-5-6. Koufax wild. No. Zolio, a sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to right field. Is he a stoic runner? No, he is not. He's semi-active, but as long as he's not stoic, he steals second. So what a start for the Twins. Zolio singles, steals second. I don't like this pen. That's a stolen base. Twins are in business right here. Move that up a bit. Nosek is going to bunt. So when you attempt to bunt, you roll one die. And let's roll the black die. That's a 1. That's a hell of a bunt. Safe at first. It is a bunt base hit. And we're going to call it, you roll the decider die for single or error. We're going to give him a single. So a bunt base hit for Nosek. First and third for the Twins. Koufax will now face the very dangerous Tony Oliva. He's a left-handed batter. We're going to look for 2. We're not going to play the infield in. Koufax needs a big strikeout here. The pitch to Tony Oliva. Oh, Nelly, that can't be good. That 6 is across the board. Oh, it might be good. Is Koufax an ace? Yes, he is. It's a fly out to right. Runner advances 1 base on groundouts. It's a fly out, though. Runner on third scores. 1-0 Twins. So already, that's a 9. And we'll call it a sack. And a run batted in. 1-0 Twins with 1 out. Better result so far than in actuality. So they get the Koufax. Runner at first, 1 out. Koufax looking in at Roseboro. The pitch to Harmon Killebrew. That's 2-2-3 with a decider die. 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Koufax is not wild. Slugger or utility. Killebrew is neither. He singles to left. Is he an active runner? No. So the single to left. Runner will stop at second. So Nosek stops at second. Killebrew singles. Minnesota looking to death by paper cut for the Dodgers. How big was that bunt single now? First and second, 1 out for Earl Batty, the designated cold batter. The pitch to Batty from Koufax 135. No decider die. 135. Koufax looking for a strikeout here. Oh, unusual result. 135. We have a red 1. Red 1 and a black 5. Memorable plays, box, and bogeys. So this is going to be box and bogeys. Okay, we got the red 1 and the black 5. Things not looking good for the Dodgers. They need something good here. Let's go. It's page 13. All right. Red 1, black 5. Box and bogeys. We will re-roll the red and blue with the decider die, I guess. And that is a 1-3. Bach, runner advance. Oh, my Lord. So Sandy Koufax is called for a balk. Nosek to third. Killebrew to second. There's still only one out. Batty still at the plate. Koufax bears down. He kicks and deals to Batty. 3-4-6 to Earl Batty, designated cold batter. 3-4-6, 1-0 Twins. 3-4-6. Eager. Is Batty eager? No, he is not. It's going to be ball 4. Koufax struggling. That's a walk. So bases are juiced. For Allenson, and he's going to go off the purple chart. Both teams are semi-harmonious. That's the way I decided it. It's game 7. I would think they'd be both up for it. So Allenson will go off the purple chart. And let's see the purple chart. Oh, my boy Sandy is team chemistry. All right, here we go. Let's roll red and blue. And that's a 13 with no decider die as we move everything all over the place. I don't know how I feel about this setup. The side. I like this spreadsheet, but I can't really clip it on here because I can't see the little notes I put there. So a 1-3. Pitching team harmony. They're semi-harmonious. The decider die says no. It is a single. Oh, Nelly. A single with one out. And it's 2-0. Twins, Sandy Koufax. Holy cow. This looks more like game 1 or game 2. I think Drysdale pitched game 1 and Koufax pitched game 2. So Allenson has a single and a ribby. 2-0 Twins. Base is still juice. Killebrew at third. Batty at second. A very happy Bob Allenson at first. And Koufax is now a semi-struggler if it comes to that. The next batter will hit off the blue chart. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Don Mincher. Who, many a times I've called him Minchter. But it's Mincher. All right. The blue chart. Let's go back. So that's the right now chart. Don Mincher, 35 with a decider die. 35. Hot batter. No, he is not. He hasn't done anything yet. He's going to fly out to left. That's out number 2. So that's a 7. Will we attempt? Who's at third? It's not telling us anything of how the runners advance. I think with even the ball hit to left, I would think with 2 outs and Quilici coming up, they would send the runner. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll attempt the extra base. So first thing we have to, well, that's a steal. Extra base. Roll decider die to see if extra base is even possible. Okay. No. It's too shallow of a fly ball. 2 outs, still 2-0. Twins. Bases juice for a very weak hitting second baseman, Frank Quilici. On deck, the pitcher, Jim Cott. Here's Quilici. And that's going to be a 1-1-6 with a decider die. Koufax trying to keep it a 2-run inning. 1-1-6. My boy Sandy not having a good start. 1-1-6. That is a strikeout. Koufax gets his first K, but the Twins get 2 runs. Cott will lead off the next inning. 2-0 Twins. So Jim Cott with a lead here. Cott will face Wes Parker, Dick Trzeski, and Johnny Roseboro. Wes Parker off the purple chart. That's the chemistry chart. Let's get to the chemistry chart. Team chemistry. Let's see if Parker can get something here. That's a 14, no decider die. Team chemistry. Batting team dissidence. No. It's a single. That's a good job by Parker. He singles to start things off here. In the top of the second. It is 2-0 Twins. Dick Trzeski is god-awful. He's going to bunt. And, of course, he rolls a 6. Now, when you roll a 6, we have to re-roll another die. And that's a 5. It's a double play. Pop out, lead runner out, double play. So Dick Trzeski poops himself. Pop out, double play. We'll just leave it at that. 2 outs, base is empty for Johnny Roseboro. Dodgers are just trying to move the runner over for Roseboro. On deck, Sandy Koufax. Michael Canastari, how you doing? Along with Noble Piercy, Bernard Strom Sports Replays, Doug Hunt, Tex Ag 75, Legend Sports Universe, Kevin Hayes. Glad to see you all here. Here's the pitch of Johnny Roseboro. 2 outs, no one on. 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Come on, Johnny, on a 1-4-5. Yes, I'm rooting for Koufax and the Dodgers secretly, but it's the dice gods who shall decide the game. 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. That's going to be a ground ball out to first. Mincher tosses to Cott. Side retired. So that goes 3-1. Bottom of the second. 2-0. Twins. Jim Cott will lead things off. So we'll just move Mr. Cott over there. Sandy Koufax up on the bump. Koufax will lead off the third. Koufax to Cott. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Twins. 1-2-6. 1-2-6. Fresh. Yep. Line shot played by Trzewiski. 1 down. So Cott lines out to Trzewiski. And Cott will just come over here. 1 out top of the order. Zolio Versalles singled, stole the base, and scored. The pitch to Zolio. 4-4-5, no decider die. Koufax to Zolio. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient. Is he patient? No. That's going to be a ground ball to first. Parker tosses to Koufax covering. Score that 3-1 at home. 2 down. Joe Nosek had a bunt base hit on the sacrifice. He'd end up scoring also. The pitch to Joe Nosek from Sandy Koufax, 3-4-4, decider die. 3-4-4, prospect. Is he a prospect? He is a semi-prospect. The decider die says he's a prospect. That's a well-hit ball off Koufax. We go to the fence chart. Oh, Nelly. Sandy Koufax. 2 outs, and here's Nosek trying to be the unsung hero. Now we roll one more die here. And we got to roll that one again. So that's a 2. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to roll that. It was, so that's that. It's a 2 with a decider die. So a 2. It's going to be a hit. Let's just see what it is. Is he a scrapper? Yes, he is. That's a single. So Nosek is 2 for 2. Keeps the inning alive for Tony Oliva. He had a sac fly. First run knocked in for the Twins. Lefty-lefty matchup. Koufax is ready. Roseboro sets the target. The pitch to Oliva. 1-1-4. Koufax hoping to close the door. Put up the goose egg. 1-1-4. Fresh. Yes, he is. Ground ball. Zolio grounds to his counterpart at short. Maury Wills. The side is retired. Scoring at home. 6-3. We're through 2. Game 7 of the 1965 World Series from Metropolitan Stadium. 2-0 Twins. So Koufax puts up that goose egg. But this Dodger lineup, not one of the most powerful lineups, that's for sure. Cat, top of the third, back up on the bump. And he's going to face Koufax, Wills, Gilliam. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Cott to the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax, except Koufax is at the plate. 2-3-5 with a decider die. 2-3-5, wild, no. Eager. Is Koufax eager? The decider die says yes. Possible ground out, but is he a whiffer? I think that's what that means. Yeah, that's a strikeout. So Koufax fouls a pitch off, then strikes out. So Koufax is gone. That's Cott's first strikeout. 1 out, top of the third. Let's put old Sandy over here. Maury Wills grounded to short. The pitch from Cott to Wills. 1-4-6. 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Does Cott have flash? He has semi-flash. The decider die says no. Is Maury Wills a champion? No, that's going to be a ground ball to second. For out number 2, making the play is Frank Quilici. So Wills grounds out to second. 2 outs, base is empty. For the Dodgers third baseman, Jim Gilliam. The pitch to Gilliam, trying for a little 2-out magic here. That's a 2-3-5 from Cott to Gilliam. 2-3-5. Wild. Cott is not wild. Is Gilliam eager? No, he is not. He's going to ground out to Quilici. Hourglass. What the hell is that? Patient batter draws a walk. Is he patient? No. Swings out of the zone on the outside pitch. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third here in Minnesota. Game 7 of the 65 World Series. History Maker baseball style. Al Red Sox fan baseball style. It is 2-0 Twins to my chagrin. So Willie Davis will lead things off in the fourth. For the Dodgers. So Koufax again needs to put up that goose egg. To keep it a 2-0 deficit. He'll face Killebrew, Batty, and Allenson. Allenson had a ribby in the first inning. Harmon Killebrew singled his first time up. Koufax to Killebrew. 4-5-6 with a decider die. 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Is Killebrew patient? No. Oh, he actually is patient. My faux pas. Semi-patient. The decider die says patient. He walks. Good job by Harmon. Harmon on base for his second time. That brings up Earl Batty. Batty will swing the stick. 1-2-6 to Batty. I thought about bunting him. 1-2-6. Fresh. Yes. Line shot. Second baseman. Trubisky snares it. Quickly getting back to the first base bag is Killebrew. So that's a line out 4, 1 down. Allenson singled his first time up. Knocked in a run. 2-0 Twins. The pitch to Bob Allenson. Right-handed. From the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax. A 1-4-6. Did we just have that? 1-4-6. Fresh. Does he have flash? You betcha Sandy Koufax has flash. Possible strikeout. Does Allenson have the good eye quality? No. Swing and a miss on a nasty breaking pitch. Koufax picks up his second K. 2 outs. Runner at first. Killebrew. He'll be off on contact. Don Minchner at the plate. Flew out to left. 1-4-5. Koufax to Mincher. 1-4-5. That will be a ground out to third. The side is retired. Making the play is Gilliam. He fires to Parker. We're through 3, 2-0 Twins. We go to the top of the fourth. Jim Cott, at the moment, outdueling Sandy Koufax. Frank's upside down. Frank Quilici will lead off in the fourth. Okay. Koufax. Cott back up on the bump. He'll face Davis, Johnson, and Fairley. Gary Sorrell, how you doing? Hope all is well, my friend. Let's see what Willie Davis can do here. Davis 0 for 1. Cott to Davis. Willie Davis, not the Green Bay Packer. That was a 2. So that's a 2-3-6. 2-3-6 to Willie Davis. 2-3-6. Double control or dynamic. No, he has control. So that's going to be a ground out to short. That's the way I'm playing it. 6-3. Zolio throws to Mincher. 1 down. Lou Johnson singled his first time up. Cott works quickly to Johnson after getting the sign from Batty. 4-4-6, no decider die. Cott, 4-4-6. Is Cott a star? Yes, he is. Ground ball, second base. Quilici flips to first, 2 away. Cott keeping that ball down. The Dodgers beating it into the dirt here at Metropolitan Stadium. 2 outs, base is empty. Ron Fairly flew out to left. Batty sets the target. The pitch to Ron Fairly. 1-4-6 with the decider die. 1-4-6. Flash. Does Cott have flash? Semi-flash. The decider die says he has flash. Is there going to be a called strike 3 looking? Yes, it is. Paints the outside corner with a fastball. Dodgers go down meekly in the top of the 4th. Cott now has, I believe that's 3 strikeouts. I see 2 strikeouts. Cott throwing up goose eggs. Dodgers going to have to answer it pretty soon. So Wes Parker will lead off. So Parker will lead off the 5th. Cott has gone his, 4 innings fresh, but he's going to continue to be fresh. He is pitching a gem. Again, I just go with the way it's flowing. Cott will be fresh. He is pitching very well. Koufax to face Quilici, Cott. Then the top of the order, Zolio Versalis. All right, we gotta make so. Let's get Quilici. Let's put Cott here. Koufax rocks and deals to Quilici. 1-3-6, no decider die. 1-3-6, ace. Yes, he is. That's a strikeout. Quilici, second time he's K'd. Koufax now has 3 strikeouts. 1 out. Jim Cott trying to make Cott 4. Koufax deals quickly to Cott. That's a 1-5-6. No decider die. 1-5-6. Is Cott a whiffer? You bet he is. Swing and a miss. He's overpowered by the fastball. Koufax looking to strike out the side here. Top of the order, Zolio Versalis. Versalis 1 for 2. He singled, stole a base, and scored. Also grounded to first. The pitch to Zolio from Sandy K. 3-4-6 Koufax to Zolio. 3-4-6. Is Zolio eager? The decider die says yes. Chases a high fastball, fly ball center field. Willie Davis goes back to his right a bit, makes the catch. Side is retired. We're through 4 here at Metropolitan Stadium in Minnesota. 2-0 Twins to the joy of the Twin Cities. Nosek will lead off the 5th. Cott will face Parker, Trubisky, Roseboro. If anyone gets on, Sandy Koufax. So Cott is pitching a gem. Sandy Koufax had that bad first inning. So here's Cott. Oops, over here. And I'm going to take a sip of water. I'd like to thank everyone who's in the chat. Once again, we have Gary Sorrell, Legend Sports Universe. Check out that wonderful channel. I hit the camera with my hand. Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Michael Canastari, hope all is well. Noble Piercy, Doug Hunt, Tex Ag 75, Bruce Berkowitz, Doug Hunt, Kevin Hayes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Fifth inning, we're going to still say that Cott is fresh. He's pitching tremendously. The dice gods are loving him right now. All right, Cott to Wes Parker. Parker singled and was doubled up on a horrific bunt by Dick Trusisky. And I do believe Mr. Trusisky played for the 68 Tigers, and he still couldn't hit. 1-2-2 to Wes Parker. 1-2-2. Workman. Jim Cott is not a workman. Champ or whiffer. Parker is neither. Strikes the ball hard, but right at the third baseman. Harmon Killebrew. So Parker hits it hard, nothing to show for it. That's a line out 5. 1 down. Caught quickly. Not quick enough, though. To Dick Trusisky. Let's see if Dick can get on base here. That's a 3-4-6 to Trusisky, playing second baseman for the Dodgers. Someone must have been hurt for him to be starting at second base in Game 7. That's just my opinion. 3-4-6. Is Trusisky eager? No. He walks. Is he an active runner? No. So that's a pretty good result there. Cott loses Trusisky. That's someone you really don't want to lose. So Trusisky's at first. He's a neutral runner. Johnny Roseboro will now hit off the chemistry chart, which is the purple chart. Team chemistry is semi-harmonious. The pitch to two die. The pitch to Johnny Roseboro, 46. Pitching team dissidence, no. The ball's hitting the infield. We have some infield drama. Let's go to the infield drama chart. And that's a 44 no decider die. 44 pitcher gold. He should be gold. He's not. He was a tremendous fielding pitcher. It's an error on Jim Cott because he's not gold. He is neutral. So he mishandles the ball. Runner safe on first with the error. Advancing to second is Trusisky. He was thinking double play. Cott tried to rush it, dropped the ball. So that is an E1. First and second. 1 out. And Koufax, if he bats, he'll have to go off the red chart, but he's bunting. He is bunting with 1 out. Let's just look at the red chart real quick. The red chart. What is the red chart? Player experience. Koufax is an icon. Let me think about this. Koufax is an icon. But that's an icon pitcher, not batter. He's bunting. Koufax will bunt. That's a 4 on the bunt. 3, 4, 5. Out at first, runners advance. So Sandy Koufax does his job, putting the bunt down. Fielding it, Mincher. He'll flip to Quilici on the wheel play. With 2 outs, Trusisky's at third. Roseboro's at second. And that was a sack. 3-4. So a big moment for Maury Wills, who's grounded to short and second. Cott to Maury Wills. Can Wills try to tie the game here? 2-2-4 with a decider die. Cott bearing down. Does Maury Wells do it? This is a 2-2-4 pitching at home. Cott is pitching at home. Jams Maury Wells. It's a pop-up left side. Calling for it is the shortstop, Zolio Versalis. The side is retired. Jim Cott pitches out of it. Dodgers strand the tying runners on second and third. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 2-0 Minnesota Twins. So Cott is pitching a gem. Jim Gilliam will lead off the top of the sixth. Koufax, again, trying to keep it a 2-run deficit and hope the Dodger bats can somehow come alive to the sound of music. For the Twins, up 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Nosek, Oliva, Killebrew. Nosek is 2 for 2, a bunt single. On a sacrifice, he scored, and he singled his last time up. Koufax to his kryptonite, Joe Nosek. 4, 5, 6. What will the dice gods determine here? 4, 5, 6. Patient. He is not patient. He'll fly out to center. Chased a high fastball. So Nosek is retired for the first time. 1 down. The next batter will go off the purple chart, and I believe that's chemistry, and it's Tony Oliva. Oliva has a sac fly for a ribby and a ground out, so he's 0 for 1. Team chemistry for Tony Oliva. I'm going to roll these 2 die here. That is a 24. No decider die. 24. Batting team harmony. No, they're semi-harmonious. The decider die says no. That's a shallow fly ball to the outfield. We have outfield drama. Outfield drama for the Dodgers. This is huge here. Try to get this second out. That is a 24. No decider die. Outfield drama. 24. Center fielder gold. I do believe Willie Davis is gold. Yes, he is. Comes racing in. Makes the sensational diving catch. What a great catch by Willie Davis. 2 down. Koufax tips his cap to his center fielder. With that tremendous play by Willie Davis, it's a chemistry chart again, this time for Harmon Killebrew. What a play by Willie Davis. So Harmon Killebrew rolls on the chemistry chart. That is a 12. 12. Batting team dissidents. No. Killebrew. Oh, Nelly, he's going to send this. Had they been dissidents, it would be called strike 3. You're out. But Killebrew catches a hold of one. This is going to the fence. No decider die, though. That's a 4. I think that's gone. Is he a home run king? Yes, he is. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. A 2-out homer by Harmon Killebrew. It is 3-0 Twins. Boom goes the ball. Harmon Killebrew touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Much joy and jocularity here at Metropolitan Stadium. Killebrew homers off Koufax. 3-0 Twins. Sandy, in reality, pitched a shutout. Dodgers won 2-0 Game 7 of the World Series 1965, but Killebrew getting a lot of hugs and pats on the back. Here's Earl Batty, Koufax to Batty, 2 outs, no one on, 1-2-6 to Batty. 1-2-6 to Earl Batty after the home run by Killebrew with 2 outs. 1-2-6 fresh. Yes. Batty lines out to the second baseman. Dick Tracewski. Second time he's done that. But Minnesota picks up one more. It's 3-0. Twins. Koufax has one more inning of freshness. I don't think he'll be semi-fresh, but we're going to end up having to pinch hit for Sandy Koufax. They didn't use anyone else in the game except their starting 9. So we'll make some decisions for them. Bob Allenson will lead off the bottom of the 6th when next the Twins come up. They have a 3-0 lead. Cott out-dueling Koufax at the moment, and Koufax probably going to be coming out of the game. Oh, I can't stand saying that. Cott will face Gilliam, Davis, and Johnson. So lucky Davis made that tremendous catch in center. It would have been 4-0. Can these Dodger bats get going? I believe Cott has only given up it looks like 2 hits. There goes Cott to Jim Gilliam. Gilliam is 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. That's a 2-2-4 with a decider die. 2-2-4 pitching at home. Yes, he is. He jams and popped up. Shortstop. Zolio makes the catch. 1 down. Cott is pitching with tremendous confidence. The dice gods are loving Jim Cott. 1 out for Willie Davis. Davis made the web gem. Dan Burke, how you doing? B.R. Wells, how you doing? Here's the pitch to Willie Davis. Does Cott hit his spot? 1-2-5 from Cott. 1-2-5. Is he struggling? No. Patient. Is Willie Davis patient? No. That's going to be, is he a whiffer? No. It's a ground ball to third, gobbled up by Killebrew. Killebrew throws to Mincher. 2 away. Davis is 0 for 3. That's scoring at home 5-3. 3-0 Minnesota. The Twins fans here in the Twin City, with every out, get giddier and giddier. 2 outs, base is empty. Lou Johnson, 1 homer bound to Lou Johnson. 2-5-6. 2-5-6 to Lou Johnson. No. Champion or patient? No. Infield drama. So the ball is hitting the infield. Can the Twins make the play here? .26, no decider die. 26, second baseman Gold. The second baseman is Quilici. He is not Gold. He is neutral. Solid single off the glove of Quilici, moving to his left into center field. So Johnson picks up his second hit. Now 2 for 3. That brings up Ron Fairley, the best hitter for the Dodgers in actuality in this World Series. First base is open, but you're not going to walk him and bring the tying run to the plate. 2 outs. Batty goes out to have a word with Cott, now back behind the plate. The pitch to Ron Fairley, trying to pull the Dodgers to within 1 with a bippity-boppity boom. Cott deals to Ron Fairley. 1-3-6. Will Fairley pick up some sticks or jack a ball out of the ballpark? 1-3-6 to Ron Fairley. 1-3-6. Is Cott an ace? No, he is not. Is Ron Fairley whiffer cold? No, he is not. We have some more infield drama. So this ball is hitting the infield. Infield drama. Decider die is a no. We keep that. 26. Second baseman Gold. We already know he's not. That's another single to center. Single to center. We say the runner holds. First and second, 2 outs. Tying run comes to the plate in Wes Parker. Parker, 1 for 2. He singled. was doubled up on a horrific sack bunt by Trubisky. And then he lined to third. Again, Batty goes out to have a word with his starting pitcher, Jim Cott. We're still saying Cott's fresh because he hasn't given up a run yet. Again, those rules are for interpretation. I'm not, so I just play it the way it goes. As Doug Hunt says, kaboom to the moon. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The pitch to Wes Parker. Can he go kaboom to the moon? 1-1-6 to Wes. 1-1-6. Is Cott fresh? Yes, he is. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Parker K's. Cott still has not given up a run. We're going to call him fresh. He's pitching beautifully. The dice gods are in love with Jim Cott. We go to the bottom of the sixth, 3-0 Twins. Oh, it'd be the seventh there. And we might have to play this a little differently here. Why was Maury Wills way over there? I don't know. Wills bats after Koufax. He would bat after Roseboro. That's where he goes there. Koufax back up on the mound. This is his last inning of freshness. And we're probably going to have to pinch hit for Koufax down 3-0 in Game 7. In actuality, he went the distance, so we're going to do some managing here, folks. Koufax to face Allenson, who's 1 for 2, a single, a run batted, and a strikeout. Then Mincher, Quilici. Koufax to Bob Allenson. 2-4-6. 2-4-6, no decider die. 2-4-6. Does Koufax have control? Yes, he does. It's a ground ball back to Koufax. He flips to first, 1 down. Allenson, 1 for 3 now. Don Mincher steps to the plate. I wish they made these cards freaking bigger. They are the Hall of Fame set's a bigger set of cards. I wish they made them all like the size of the tennis and the golf cards, with the special sets, because they're nice. And again, I always said I would pay more for larger, colorful cards. I just like those better. The pitch to Mincher from Sandy Koufax, the left arm of God, who's given up 3 runs, including a homer off the bat at Killebrew in the last inning. So that's a 3-5-6 to Don Mincher in this lefty-lefty matchup. 3-5-6. That's a strikeout. What does a cross mean? Same pitcher throws, same arm. Yep. And he strikes out Mincher. Another K for Sandy. The Dodgers trail 3-0, 2 outs. Frank Quilici has struck out twice. Koufax can get the hat trick on Quilici. 2-4-4 with a decider die. Koufax needs a 1-2-3 inning here. 2-4-4. Ace. Yep. Fly ball center field coming in to make the catch is Willie Davis. 1-2-3. Go the Twins. We go to the top of the 7th. 3-0. Top of the 7th. 3-0 Twins. Tex Ag 75 says, I think everyone likes the bigger, colorful cards. With so many folks saying the same thing, I wonder why that is not implemented. It costs more, but I do like them. And I just bought it. I wasn't going to buy the Hall of Fame set, but they're so nice, and you can make up your own teams. And I'll make up teams with like 9 position players, 2 starters, and a reliever. You know what I mean? And that's because you're playing it for fun. So Cott will lead off the bottom of the 7th. And I think you got to stick with Cott here. You know what, though? I think we'll see. We will see. We'll probably go to the closer. We'll probably go to the closer. I have those players already out. Oh, God, Dick Trzeski. All right, so I don't know if anyone was hurt, but I have to pinch hit for Dick Trzeski, and because he's awful, and they're down 3-0. So let me go. As Tex Ag 75 says, I like History Maker Baseball, but I hate their cards. I'm in agreement. I don't know if I hate the cards, but I definitely like the bigger cards, or at least the colorful cards. All right, we're gonna have to again. I don't know why. I'm gonna pull him out right now. He might have been hurt. I'll tell you who. His name escapes me right now. Lefevre. I don't know why he didn't play. I bet you he was hurt. That would be my guess, and someone's probably going to tell me he was hurt. But since we're playing the game, and I don't know if he was hurt, I didn't look it up that much. I just looked at the starting lineups and go, wow, that's a curious starting lineup. This is the wrong team. These are the Twins. We can't have the Twins pinching against the Twins. Doug Hunt says the Cooperstown collection is an excellent set. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I also got the little charts so you can take your baseball cards and play them. So that's going to be fun too. I got a ton of baseball cards. So, all right, we got to get a pinch hitter here. We got to get a pinch hitter. Let's see. And we're going to need a new pitcher. All right. All hands on deck now. So we're going to go Ron Peranowski will come in. He's the closer. And we need a pinch hitter. We're going to go Jimmy Lefevre for Dick Trzeski. And he'll stay in and play second base. And I bet you he was hurt. He had to be hurt. All right, that's what we're going to do right now. Let's get these guys out of the way. Jim Brewer. All right, so that's what we're going to do here. I think the Twins will end up going to their closer. Do we want to go? He's still fresh, but do we want to go? He's given us 6 innings. In actuality, he only went 3. Well, we're going to stick with Cott right now. So Trzeski's coming out. He's god-awful. And then we'll need a pinch hitter for... Well, we'll see what happens. If we're going to bunt, we'll keep Koufax in the game. Though he's struggled. I can't say he's fresh anymore. He's given up 3 runs. I'm not saying he's struggling, but I can't say he's fresh. We'll say he's semi-fresh. All right, so it's going to be... Lefevre coming in. And he's going to play second base. And he's semi-gold. I got no place to write that. All right, we'll do it over here. Semi-gold. Stoic. And a prospect. All right, so he's going to do that. So Jimmy Lefevre is going to pinch hit here. And I bet you he was hurt. So Jimmy Lefevre will pinch hit. Because I would think he would have been playing second base. Brian Hoxie, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Got a lot of good stuff going on in the chat. Just trying to finish up the game. I'm trying to read the chat too. All right, so Jimmy Lefevre gets the call off the bench for Dick Trzaskowski, who is awful, and we actually need to put this over here. I don't know how I'm feeling about this setup. It's not bad, but I don't know. You tell me if you guys like this setup. I saw Kurt Berglund do something like this. And I said, oh, that's cool. I'm friends with Kirk. So he sent me this. This is for Pine Tar Baseball, which is an excellent game. I'm going to get that back up on the channel. I got to find my cards back there somewhere because that's a really fun game too. All right, Jim Cott to Jimmy Lefevre, switch hitter. He'll be batting righty. Can Lefevre get something started here? I don't think with a 1-2-4 that's going to get started. 1-2-4 control. Cott has control. It's going to be a ground ball to Zolio Versalis, who throws to Mincher. The Dodgers' struggles at the plate continues. 1 down. So Cott is going to go. Cott is pitching beautifully. Johnny Roseborough at the plate. Cott takes a deep breath. The pitch homered bound to Johnny Roseborough. We're looking at a 2-3-3, 2-3-3, ace or star. Cott is a star. Ground ball to Zolio Versalis. Rinse and repeat over to Don Mincher. 2 down. They're playing pickle with Zolio. The Minnesota shortstop, 2 down, base is empty. And now we will pinch hit, sadly, for Sandy Koufax because the Dodgers, unfortunately, are down 3-0. Ron Peronowski will come in the game. So Sandy Koufax has given up 3 runs. The left armor god pitched okay, but not good enough. The dice gods in this game were not kind to one of my favorite players of all time, Sandy Koufax. Okay. Now we're going to go with, I don't know. This team is horrific. Oh, Tommy Davis. He doesn't have good ratings, but he's not a bad player. Willie Crawford. Wow. Not a lot of good stuff here, people. We're going to go Tommy Davis. So Tommy Davis will pinch hit for Sandy Koufax. Again, in reality, Sandy Koufax went the distance. The Dodgers won Game 7 in the 1965 World Series 2-0. We got the opposite going with Jim Cott. So we're going to go Tommy Davis to pinch hit. And then Ron Peronowski will come in. And he will be fresh for 2 innings. Let's move these cards over here. Get those out of the way. I don't know where I put the little plastic bag. There it is. All right, here we go. 2 outs. The pitch to Tommy Davis. Right-handed stick facing Jim Cott, the lefty. He's pitching marvelous. That's a 1-5-6 with a decider die. Where did I put the book? Oh, it's right here. 1-5-6. Is Tommy Davis a whiffer? No, he's not. That ball's hit to the outfield. It's outfield drama. Can Davis get on? Can Davis get on? Outfield drama for the Twins. And then we'll keep the decider die like that. That's a 45. Shortstop iron. No. Oh, that's infield drama. Sorry. 45 outfield drama. Center fielder gold. The center fielder is Nosek. He is neutral. He has no real rating. It's going to drop in for a single. Tommy Davis singles. It was a diving attempt by Nosek, who does have a hit and scored a run. Actually, I think he has 2 hits. No, he has 2 hits and scored a run. But he could not make the play there. So Tommy Davis singles. We get to the top of the order. We'll just leave this like that because he's not going to stay in the game. I'm not going to write it all down. Maury Wills. Cott still is not giving up a run. They're going to give Cott one more opportunity here. Bernard Strom Sports Replay says, according to Boston Globe, dated 10/14/65, Lefevre was injured in L.A. earlier in the series. I was like, he had to be hurt for him not to be playing. Thank you very much, Bernard. But you know what? We got him to pinch hit. He didn't do anything, though. So he tried his hardest to get in there. Maury Wills. This could be Cott's last batter. Runner at first. The pitch to Maury Wills. The Dodgers shortstop 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a pop out. That's a 1-4-4. Cott to Maury Wills. 1-4-4. Does Cott have flash? The decider die says yes. Possible strike 3 looking. Does Maury Wills have the good eye trait? That's what those glasses mean. Let me double check that. Oh, wait, no. I'm incorrect there. That's my faux pas. That goes to the umpire. I think I messed that up earlier in the game. So the glass, no, I think the eye is for the batter. Yes. So that goes to the umpire. Ooh, this is a big play here. That is a 1-4-4. Questionable or lenient umpire calls ball 4. He's both. Ed Hurley calls ball 4. The Twins thought they struck out Maury Wills. They're not happy with that call. Davis to second. So you can see Ed Hurley is questionable, semi-lenient. The decider die says he's lenient. The umpires come into play here. First and second for Gilliam, and that's it for Jim Cott. Oh my, Jim Cott is not happy. He is quite upset. So Jim Cott will come out of the game. We're going to their closer. It says Al Worthington was their closer. Ace semi-flash. So he's coming in. And he was in the game. He actually was the first person out of the pen early in the game. In the actual game. Oh my Lord. Strike 3. And Jim Cott is still barking at the home plate umpire, as well as the entire Minnesota Twins team and every fan here at Metropolitan Stadium. There might be a few family members for the Dodgers. Oh boy. Let's just move this over here for a second. So Maury Wills on first, Tommy Davis at second, the tying run. Jim Gilliam, the third baseman, who is 1 for 3. He has grounded out. He's singled, grounded out, and popped out to short as Al Worthington comes in to try to close things out here. He needs 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Things have just gotten interesting here in Game 7. Cott goes 6 2/3. He's given up no runs, but he is responsible. Cott is responsible for the runners on. So here comes Al Worthington. And Koufax went 6 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs. I don't go nuts with the stats. Oh, wow. What a moment now. That was strike 3. Brian Hoxie says, I put Angel Hernandez behind the plate in my first game with the Cooperstown collection set, and damned if he didn't ring up Cal Ripken on a pitch well out of the strike zone in a key spot. Well, that's Angel Hernandez, one of the worst umpires ever. Wow, here it is. So Worthington's done with his warm-up tosses, has a word with Batty, the catcher. Batty back towards the plate, sets the infield. 2 outs, 2 on, tying run at the plate, and Jim Gilliam. He is a semi-scrapper and semi-good eye. He needs a hell of a roll here. Al Worthington, ace semi-flash as a pitcher. Worthington's ready. The pitch homered bound to Gilliam. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0 Twins. Top of the 7th. Game 7, 1965 World Series. That could be a fortuitous roll. That is a 5-4-6. I'm sorry, a 4-5-6, lowest to highest. 4-5-6. Patient. Is Gilliam patient? No, he's not. Gilliam reaches for the high fastball, sends it out to center field on the move, racing, making the catch to end the threat in the top of the 7th is Nosek. The Dodgers leave 2 and the tying run at the plate. Still 3-0. So Al Worthington does his J-O-B. So Worthington. Willie Davis will lead off the 8th. Lefevre stays into place second. Tommy Davis is done. Nice knowing you, Tommy. Ron Paranowski's coming in the game. So it's going to be Paranowski, who went on to pitch for the Twins later. He pitched on the Twins' 69 division-winning team that lost to Baltimore, I do believe. That's going to drive me nuts. There we go. Love whiteout. Noski. And he's a left-handed hurler. So Al Worthington does his J-O-B. Gilliam makes the last out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-0 Twins. Right, so it's Paranowski. I didn't do a double switch. I probably should have done a double switch, but they're up 3-0 for Al Worthington, but they're up 3-0. So, and it's the top. Oh, and Worthington's going to have to hit. I didn't pay attention to that. That's okay. So Al Worthington will hit. They're up 3-0. Paranowski to Worthington. I'll write him in a second. 1-5-5, no decider die. 1-5-5, home run king. Nope, definitely not. That's a fly ball to shallow center for out number 1. So Al Worthington's retired. As he flies out to Davis. 1 down. Cut's done. Top of the order is Zolio Versalis. Paranowski with a 1-4-6, no decider die. 1-4-6, flash. Decider die says no. Champion, no. That's going to be a ground out to second. So Zolio Versalis grounds out to Jimmy Lefevre. Hurt or not, he's playing second base. It's 2 outs. Joe Nosek, 2 for 3, a bunt single, scored, and then had a single. He flew out to center. Paranowski to Nosek, 2-3-3. No decider die. Paranowski to Nosek, 2-3-3. Ace, yes. Ground ball to short. Maury Wills has it over to Wes Parker. We go to the top of the 8th. 3-0 Twins. Twins 6 outs away from the World Series. Tony Oliva will lead things off for the Minnesota Twins in the bottom of the 8th. Al Worthington got the final out in the 7th. He's still very fresh. Oops, wrong side. Worthington to face Willie Davis, Lou Johnson, Ron Fairley. Minnesota's pitching has been outstanding. They had a couple of hiccups, but they've gotten out of it. Worthington's ready. Batty sets the target to pitch to Willie Davis, who's hitless. 1-4-4 with the decider die. 1-4-4. Flash. The decider die says yes. Strike 3. Oh, wait. We go to the umpire again. Let's see if Ed Hurley, did he bet the game? Questionable. Yeah, this is ball 4. We already know this. Questionable or lenient umpire. And he is both with that decider die. So the Minnesota bench is going insane. Willie Davis walks on a questionable call once again by the home plate umpire, Ed Hurley. Hurley getting involved in this game. Lou Johnson up. Johnson has 2 hits. Sandwich between those hits, a ground out to second. The pitch to Lou Johnson. 3-0 Twins. Worthington is infuriated with the home plate umpire, but he's got to regroup here. That is a 3-3-4. Is this going to affect Al Worthington? 3-3-4. Ace or star. Worthington is an ace. Jams Lou Johnson. Popped up right side. First baseman. Mincher calling for it. He makes the catch for the out. The Twins 5 outs away from the World Series. Runner at first, 1 out for Ron Fairley. Worthington, the righty, off the mound, rubs up the baseball. Fairley, the lefty, steps back in the box. Worthington on the perch. Pitch homeward bound to Ron Fairley. 1-4-4. Oh, Nelly. Man, we got the 1-4-4 again. We know what that is. Oh, no, 1-4-4. Does he have flash? He lucks out here. The decider die says no, so we move on from the horrific umpire at the plate. Is Ron Fairley a champion? He has no traits. So it's a ground ball double play to second because the lead die is a 1. It's going to be 4-6-3, just what the Twins fans ordered, and they are exploding here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. 4-6-3 double play. Al Worthington comes off the mound and just glares at home plate umpire Ed Hurley. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. They are still barking at Ed Hurley from the Twins dugout. Ron Peronowski desperately has to put up a goose egg here to keep it a 3-0 deficit. Christopher Slovak's joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Let me see. Bernard Strom says, Al, do you save your score sheets? Yes, I do. Do I look at them ever again? Very rarely. Then eventually I do probably throw them away. Though I have score sheets when I was a kid still. So that tells you, yes, I do save them. I like to look at them just to see what happens. I don't keep stats. It's just too time consuming. I want to play the game. I don't want to keep stats. And I don't like using the helper, like the computer helper things, because then it's not like a card and dice game. That's just me. Everyone play the games the way the games they love, the way they like. All right. Yep. So Brian Hoxie said, if that had been a dot and another walk-off bad call. No doubt someone from the Twins would have been tossed. Yes, sir. That's a good point. Paranowski to Tony Oliva. Tony O with a 2-4-5 in the decider die. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No. That's going to be a pop out to second on the outfield grass. An injured Jimmy Lefevre is hobbling, but he makes the catch. One down. Dodgers just 2 outs away from the top of the ninth. They'll need 3 to tie and more to go ahead. Harmon Killebrew, after that pop out, will go on the red chart, which is, I believe that's the right now chart. The color red. No, the experience chart. Okay. Harmon Killebrew is an icon. We'll roll the red, blue, and dot. 15 with a decider die. 15, cold batter. Cold batter. Did he strike? He's not the designated cold batter. He homered in his last at-bat, so he is not a cold batter. That ball sent to the outfield. We got outfield drama, so the ball off the bat of Harmon Killebrew. We've got some outfield drama here. Let's roll this again. 55, no decider die. Outfield drama. Right fielder iron. The right fielder for the Dodgers is Fairley, and he is neutral. He has no rating. He makes the diving catch towards the line. What a catch. 2 down. Ron Fairley. What was that? 9, right? So we're just going to say great catch in right by Fairley. And with that great catch, we go to the team chemistry chart now. And it's Earl Batty. He's a cold batter, but we go to the team chemistry. Team chemistry chart. The purple chart. So we got some chart usage here. 55, no decider die. Paranowski to Batty. 55. Pitching team dissonance. No. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Johnny Roseboro throws the mask askew. Makes the catch. We go to the top of the ninth. The Dodgers need 3 to take it to the bottom of the ninth and more to go ahead. It is 3-0 Twins behind the excellent pitching of Jim Cott and Al Worthington. The Dodgers have had some questionable calls by the home plate umpire that has given Los Angeles opportunities that they have not been able to cash in those chips. So this is it. Al Worthington, we're saying he's fresh. That's what we're doing with the wrong side. The Twins are 3 outs away from the 1965 World Series in our Game 7 replay. In actuality, the Dodgers won the series 4-3. Koufax shut out Minnesota 2-0. All right. For the Dodgers, Parker, Lefevre, and a hitter for Ron Paranowski. Is Ron Paranowski a good hitter? We might go with Don. Don Drysdale was not a good hitter in 65. He was in 66. I've used him as a DH in Pine Tar baseball because they have batter, just like in History Maker baseball, they have the pitchers' hitting ratings. All right, here we go. Worthington to Wes Parker. Triple ones. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Up with it is Killebrew across the diamond to Mincher. The fans here at Metropolitan Stadium are standing, clapping, and cheering. They are 2 outs away from the World Series. Jimmy Lefevre steps to the plate. Worthington gets the ball back after the Twins throw it around the infield. Rubs up the magic bean. Back up on the bump. Looks in at Batty. He's ready. Pitch homered bound to Jimmy Lefevre. Lefevre injured. Comes off the bench. 255 to Jimmy Lefevre. 255. Is Worthington a star? No. Is Lefevre a home run king? No. That is a fly ball to left field, going back at first. Now coming in to make the catch is Allenson. The Dodgers have one more out to try to extend Game 7. It's up to the catcher, Johnny Roseboro. It is up to the catcher, Johnny Roseboro, to try to get it to a pinch hitter for Ron Peranowski. Worthington to Roseboro. Can Roseboro keep hope alive? It is a 2-5-6. Will Roseboro spend the offseason picking up sticks? 2-5-6. Is Worthington struggling? No. Oh, wow. What a break. Oh, no, he's not a struggler. If he was, that's a single. Is Roseboro a champion? No. The ball's hitting the infield. We've got some infield drama. Will it end the game, or will it extend the Dodgers' hopes of a comeback victory? Infield drama. 46 with a decider die. 46. Shortstop gold. Yes! The decider die says yes. Zolio Versalis bobbles the ball, picks it up, throws low, scooped out of the dirt. The game is over. The Twins celebrate the 1965 World Series as Roseboro once again grounds out to Zolio Versalis, a hard hit ball. Versalis played it off his chest, quickly got to it, threw low to first. Mincher picks it out of the dirt. The Minnesota Twins have won the 1965 World Series 3-0 over the Dodgers. Your winning pitcher, Jim Cott. The save goes to Al Worthington. The losing pitcher, Sandy Koufax. He had a bad first and a bad pitch in the fifth. In the fifth, a homer off the bat of Killebrew. In the first, things just did not go right for Sandy Koufax. Gave up 2 runs there. Thus, it is a 3-0 victory for the Minnesota Twins and the World Series trophy. So that was a lot of fun, folks. Now, to be honest with you, I was pulling for Sandy Koufax, the left armor god. I say it over and over again. He was one of my favorite players. Never saw him pitch live, obviously, but I read a lot about him and watched a lot of highlights. And on YouTube, the beauty of YouTube, you can see him. All the greats, all your favorites continue to play, and thus we are forever young. So there you have it. That was fun. I missed playing History Maker Baseball. Again, I don't play it exactly correct to the rule book. I know that, but I play within the rules. I don't use all the rules because they do have a lot of nooks and crannies. I use some nooks and crannies, not all of them. I actually did use we didn't use it, but I wrote it down where, and again, I believe I understood it after reading it 3 times. And that's just me, not the rule book. Extra strong for Koufax because of his ERA and stuff and the innings pitched. And he pitched 8 innings per game when you go do the math. And I used semi-strong for Cott. He pitched about 6 innings per game. A little more than 6 innings. But that never came into play. We didn't have to use any. There were no checks for that. That's the only new thing I used. Whether I use it in the future or not, I don't know. But for this, I did. So thank you very much. The Twins win. That will make our good friend MP Fox happy down in FLA. Minnesota wins 3-0. Cott gets the win over Koufax. Al Worthington, the save. I like to thank Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Check out that wonderful channel. Brian Hoxie, thank you. SGJ Jamie, how you doing? I'm sorry I missed you when you first came in. Tex Ag 75, Christopher Slovak. Check out that wonderful channel. Doug Hunt. Continue to scroll up. BR Wells, thank you. BR Wells says, loving the broadcast, Al. Much appreciated. You welcome, my friend. Dan Burke, thank you. Gary Sorrell, thank you. Legend Sports Universe, check out that wonderful channel. Noble Piercy. Tex Ag 75. Did I already say that? If I did, it's okay. Kevin Hayes. Bruce Berkowitz. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed the stream and you want, hit that like button. That always makes a content creator happy. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. We pretty much do everything live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators, some of whom were in the chat and I mentioned. Subscribe, like, share them as well. Grow the community, grow our channels. Come and have fun with one and all. The world is a wacky place, and all we can do is control what we can control. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I greatly appreciate everyone's time. God bless. I love you all. And peace. The Minnesota Twins in our little Game 7 replay win the World Series with a 3-0 win. Cott over Koufax. Al Worthington the save.